According to a recent survey by the Employee Benefit Research Institute, nearly 60% of Americans aged 55 and older have less than $250,000 saved for retirement. This staggering figure highlights the widespread concern that many workers will not be able to maintain their current standard of living in their golden years. But what's even more alarming is that this reality is largely self-inflicted. You see, many people are making costly mistakes when it comes to their retirement savings. And I'm about to reveal a shocking truth that will make you question everything you thought you knew about saving for retirement. It's not lack of discipline or an inability to save that's the problem. No, it's something far more insidious. Something that's been hiding in plain sight, sabotaging your best efforts and derailing your progress towards financial independence. It's a tiny, pesky little thing, but trust me, its impact is enormous. In fact, I'd go so far as to say that it's the single most significant obstacle standing between you and your $1 million retirement goal. Yes, you heard that right, $1 million. The kind of nest egg that would allow you to travel the world, spoil the grandkids, and live life on your own terms without worrying about a thing. But despite its enormity, this little problem is easily overlooked. Many people don't even realize it's there, let alone know how to overcome it. But I'm about to shine a light on the darkness, and when you see the truth for yourself, you'll wonder how you ever ignored it for so long. The alarming statistics continue to pile up when it comes to retirement savings in the United States. A recent survey conducted by the Employee Benefit Research Institute, EBRI, reveals that nearly 60% of Americans aged 55 and older have less than $250,000 saved for retirement. This staggering figure serves as a harsh reminder that millions of workers are on track to face significant financial struggles during their golden years. To put this into perspective, consider the average cost of living in retirement. According to a study by the Bureau of Labor Statistics, a moderate-cost lifestyle for an individual aged 65 and older can range from $45,000 to $60,000 per year. With Social Security benefits typically replacing only about 40% of pre-retirement earnings, it's clear that many workers will need substantial savings to maintain their current standard of living. 1 in 4 American households aged 55 to 64 still owe a significant amount on their mortgage, with the median outstanding mortgage balance reaching $110,000. Meanwhile, over one-third of Gen Zers, born between 1961 and 1980, have not started saving for retirement at all, according to a survey by Charles Schwab. These numbers are concerning, but they're also preventable. By understanding the common pitfalls that lead to inadequate retirement savings, individuals can take steps to avoid similar mistakes. In this video, we'll examine one critical factor that's keeping many workers from reaching their $1 million retirement goals. Insert key concept here. Research by the Employee Benefit Research Institute reveals that many Americans are woefully unprepared for retirement. The survey highlights a pressing concern, as nearly 60% of individuals aged 55 and older have less than $250,000 saved for their golden years. This trend is particularly striking given the rising costs associated with healthcare and living expenses. One major reason contributing to this shortage is the lack of understanding regarding investment strategies. According to data from a Fidelity survey, nearly 40% of workers aged 30 to 49 believe they need at least $1 million saved for retirement. However, when asked about their current savings, many respondents reported amounts far below that threshold. A key development in this area is the growing recognition of the importance of compound interest in building long-term wealth. A study by Charles Schwab found that even a modest 5% annual return on investment can result in over $400,000 in retirement savings for individuals who begin saving at age 30 and continue until age 65. Furthermore, recent research has shed light on the critical role of employer-matched contributions in supplementing individual savings. A Vanguard study discovered that households contributing to a 401k or similar plan saw median retirement account balances over $200,000 by age 65, significantly higher than those without access to such plans. Despite these findings, many individuals continue to underestimate their own financial needs and the benefits of starting early. For instance, a Bankrate survey revealed that nearly one-third of Gen Zers, born between 1961 to 1980, believe they need less than $500,000 in savings for retirement. This misconception can have severe consequences, as it may lead individuals to delay or forego crucial financial planning steps. The disconnect between desired and actual savings outcomes highlights the need for greater awareness regarding effective investment strategies and the long-term implications of various financial decisions. By understanding these dynamics, individuals can better prepare themselves for a secure and prosperous retirement. While the survey results are alarming, they also reveal a crucial pattern. Most Americans aged 55 and older have been relying heavily on employer-sponsored retirement plans, such as 401(k)s or pensions. According to a report by the Investment Company Institute, in 2020, nearly 50% of workers participated in employer-provided defined contribution plans. However, this approach has its limitations. Research suggests that many individuals fail to take advantage of their plan's full potential due to a lack of understanding about investment options and fees associated with those plans. For instance, according to a study by Fidelity Investments, nearly 70% of workers who participate in employer-sponsored retirement plans leave behind $100,000 or more in their 401(k) accounts when they change jobs. This phenomenon is particularly concerning given the average annual contribution rate among workers aged 55 to 64 stands at around 10%. By not contributing enough or consistently to their retirement accounts, individuals risk underfunding their golden years. In fact, a study by Charles Schwab reveals that nearly 40% of workers between the ages of 45 and 54 have saved less than $100,000 for retirement. As a result, millions of Americans are at risk of facing significant income shortfalls in retirement, leading to reduced living standards or even poverty. To avoid this fate, it's essential to reassess one's approach to retirement savings and consider alternative strategies that can help bridge the gap. As we delve deeper into the reality of retirement savings in America, it becomes increasingly clear that a significant portion of workers are facing a daunting challenge. The Employee Benefit Research Institute survey paints a stark picture. Nearly 60% of Americans aged 55 and older have less than $250,000 saved for retirement. This figure is particularly concerning given the rising cost of living, inflation, and decreasing returns on savings. To put this in perspective, let's consider the average American's retirement needs. Assuming an individual retires at age 62 with a modest lifestyle, they would need approximately $500,000 to maintain their current standard of living for the next 25 years. However, as we've seen from the survey results, many individuals are far short of this target. One key factor contributing to this disparity is the widespread lack of employer-sponsored retirement plans among smaller businesses. According to a report by the Society for Human Resource Management, nearly half of employers with fewer than 100 employees do not offer any type of retirement plan. This leaves millions of workers without access to traditional pension plans or 401(k)s. Furthermore, even among those who do have employer-sponsored plans, many are not taking full advantage of them. A study by the Investment Company Institute found that nearly 30% of workers with employer-sponsored 401(k) plans contribute less than 5% of their income towards retirement savings. This lack of participation is alarming, given the potential long-term consequences. The statistics are sobering, to say the least. It's clear that a significant portion of American workers are not on track to meet their retirement goals. But what's behind this trend? Is it a matter of individual choices and habits, or are there broader structural issues at play? To answer these questions, we must examine the cultural and societal factors influencing our relationship with retirement savings. It's a sobering reality that nearly 60% of Americans aged 55 and older have less than $250,000 saved for retirement. This staggering figure is a clear indication that many workers